I appreciate you guys being here. I'm excited to be here. As Brian said, I was coaching Little League. I'm pretty sure we kicked some butt today. No big deal. They're 7 years old. We don't keep score, but I'm pretty sure we won. Anyway, let's kick things off. Let's start today off with a little bit of a visualization. What I want you to do is imagine that today you go home and you walk into your bathroom and you notice that your bathroom sink has sprung a slow leak that's spilling water onto your floor. Now, when we look at this situation, we say, okay, there's 3 ways we can react. We can first just ignore the problem. Just be like, it's a little bit of water on the floor, no big deal, kind of work around it. You know, it's not really going to hurt anybody. It's not the best way to go. The second way we can do is we can manage it. We can grab a towel, wipe up the floor a little bit, maybe fold that towel up, put it underneath the sink, and that'll take care of the water on the floor problem for a little bit, but it's not a long-term solution. Now, our third option, and this is obviously the only feasible option, is to get the leak fixed, which will probably involve calling a plumber and getting some professional help. Now, I'm not a plumber. I know very little about pipes, and I'm not from the Alameda Association of Plumbers trying to solicit your business. What I am an expert in is healthcare. My name is Dr. Max Lippman, and I'm a chiropractor. Today, what I want to talk to you is about a fundamental flaw that we have in our current way that we view our health system. And I want to offer a suitable solution for those of you with health concerns. So, why do I even bring up your bathroom sink? Well, I think the exact same situation is happening right now today in your health. I want you to think about yourself, and I want you to think about the people that are closest to you. And I want you to consider, what kind of health challenges are we facing? Now, some signs of health challenges might be back pain, neck pain, headaches, chronic fatigue, asthma, stomach indigestion, just to name a few. There's a lot more health challenges out there. Now, ask yourself, what are you doing to fix these problems? Are you first ignoring them, pretending they're not there, hoping that they'll just go away on their own? Are you trying to manage them? Maybe you're taking over-the-counter products such as Tylenol, Maalox, coffee, get you through the day. Or thirdly, have you decided, I'm going to get this fixed? You call up a professional, you go into your doctor's office, and you say, hey doc, I'm not feeling well, let's get this worked on. Now, for those of you that have gone to your doctor, I commend you for being proactive. But I want to ask you one question. If we bring it back to the bathroom, how would you feel if you got on the phone with your plumber and you said, hey plumber, I got this water on my floor, I got a leaky sink, I need some help. And they come over, they bend down, they look at your pipes, and they say, I've seen this 100 times before, and I know exactly how I can help you out. And they reach in their bag, and they hand you a towel. And they say, what you're going to do is you're going to wipe up the floor right here, and you're going to fold up that towel, you put it underneath the sink, totally take care of your problem right there. You'd be like, no, I'm not really interested in that. How about I just go ahead and fix the leak? And they're like, no. You haven't seen a towel like this. It's called the ShamWow. It's incredible. It can absorb so much water. So what you're going to do is you're going to wipe up the floor, you fold it up, you put it underneath your sink. Takes care of your problem right there. Every 2 days, wring that out, put it back under there. It's going to totally take care of your water on the floor problem. I wouldn't feel very good about this kind of plumbing. And I don't feel very good about when we go into our doctor's offices and we say, Doc, I'm not feeling well. I got this pain. I'm having trouble breathing. I'm having trouble sleeping. And they say, I've seen this 100 times. I know exactly how to fix your problem. And they reach back and they hand you a prescription that addresses your symptoms, but doesn't necessarily address the cause. I think that it's time that we address the cause. I think it's time that we fix the leak. Now, what I do in my office is I safely, effectively, and cost-effectively go after the root of your symptoms. And I do it using chiropractic methods of adjustment and analysis. Now you might be saying, how can chiropractic help me with my overall health care? That doesn't make sense. Because you're very familiar with how effective we are with back pain, neck pain, headaches, things along those lines. What I'm here today to tell you is that the benefits of chiropractic care go far beyond merely the relief of aches and pains. Now, chiropractic is a model of healthcare that focuses on the spine and its intricate relationship with the nervous system. Now, the nervous system is in charge of every process in your body, whether it be breathing, sleeping, eating. Now, the human body is always growing, evolving, adapting, and healing. And all these processes are being orchestrated by the brain. So I ask you, Eric, when was the last time you grew? He has no idea. I'm telling you, you're growing right now. Let's hammer this home. Every person right now, your cells are dying, your cells are growing, you're healing, you're adapting, you're evolving. All of these things are happening. It's all being orchestrated by the brain. Now, how does the brain communicate with the rest of the body? Through nerves that run through our spine, and then out to every single tissue in our body is how we keep that connection. Whether that be heart tissue, lung tissue, stomach tissue, blood vessels, skin, every single tissue has a direct nerve connection with the brain, where the receptors here are going to say, hey, this is what's going on. They send those messages up to the brain. The brain processes that and sends back a command on how to respond. This is how we grow, heal, adapt, and evolve. Now, if these pathways have any sort of compromise, then those processes don't occur optimally. When the processes of growing, healing, adapting, and evolving don't occur optimally, that's when we start seeing pain, disease, dysfunction, and fatigue. So I think it's pretty clear to see, just like water on the floor is a symptom of a leaky faucet, pain, dysfunction, fatigue, and disease are symptoms of nerve compromise. Now, as a chiropractor, I've dedicated my life to understanding the human body and to seeing how nerve compromise manifests itself. I've also dedicated my life into understanding how chiropractic adjustment can positively affect the nervous system. When you come into my office, I'll do a full evaluation of your posture, your tone, your alignment. I'll do numerous chiropractic and orthopedic tests to decide where you're holding extra stress within your body and where you have nerve compromise. Now, a lot of these tests are not hard to see. You can probably see them on yourself and in your family. I invite you all, when you go home, stand in front of a mirror, close your eyes, walk it out, find a nice comfortable position, and open your eyes. And see, is one shoulder higher than the other? Is your head tilted one way or the other? Is your leg rotated out? Now, these are all signs of nerve compromise. Get together with one of your family members, your husband, your wife, your roommate, your kids, and play a game. Sorry. Have one person put their feet together and close their eyes and see, is there a sway to the right or to the left? Now, to you, this doesn't mean anything. But to me, this is a clear sign of nerve compromise. I know exactly where the problem is, and I know exactly how I can positively affect that. So when you come into my office, I'll take an x-ray of your spine, and I'll show you where you're holding extra stress, how that's causing degeneration, and I'll explain how that's negatively affecting your nervous system, which in turn is negatively affecting your health. Now, I'll then lay you down on my chiropractic table, and by feeling with my hands, I'll feel where that stress is, and by all the tests we did, I'll put an adjustment where there's abnormal movement, which is causing nerve compromise, and I'll restore that movement, making it normal, which allows the nervous system to work optimally, which in turn allows you to heal, adapt, grow, and evolve optimally, dealing with the symptoms. You see how when we start to heal optimally, our symptoms go away, we feel better, not because we address the symptoms, but because we address the cause. You see, as a plumber, I would never hand you a towel and say, wipe up the floor. And as a doctor, it's the same sort of thing. I want to make sure that when you're coming to my office, I over-deliver on your healthcare expectations. I'm not going to focus on your symptoms, I'm going to focus on the cause. I want to have a massive positive impact on your health and the health of your family. You see, I think for far too long we focus on symptoms. As patients we do it. We're like, I just want to be out of pain. But that's not the right way to go. And I think right now we have the opportunity to go beyond merely pain and sickness relief and shoot for wellness, a higher level of wellness. I would be happy if you guys want to take those first couple steps with me on your team. Now, Albert Schweitzer, Nobel Prize winner, said, each and every patient has their own doctor carried within. I couldn't agree more. You have the opportunity to feel well and to go, and I would love to bring that out by allowing your nervous system to heal optimally. Thank you very much for your time.